And if you're happy to just clip that to your jumper, that'd be great. Carl Jenkinson, welcome to Bromley Football Club. How's it feel to have signed at Hayes Lane?
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad it's sorted out now. All the international clearance stuff and that was dragging on a bit, so I'm really happy it's sorted out now and it's done and dusted.
We'll talk about your career so far in a minute, but Andy Woodman is someone that you know very well from your youngest days as a professional. How would you sum up your relationship with Andy?
Yeah, so I know Woody from just when I was a kid coming through at Charlton. He was the goalkeepers coach for the first team. So just one of them, when you know someone, it's just, Woody was always so easy to get along with, even as a young lad like YTS boy coming through. So I knew Woody pretty well from when I was young, and then obviously you go off on your careers and you go in different paths, but he's always been someone who, you know, I've known and I've kind of followed what he's done and also like what his son's doing as well. And yeah, that kind of led into me reaching out to Woody a couple of weeks ago and saying, can I come in and train? You know, because I wanted to keep fit and maintain my fitness, and you know, we have that sort of relationship where I could ask that question. So it was nice that he said yeah, and then, you know, it's led to this. So
you've had some time now to settle into the environment. We've just had a quick look around, and you've got to integrate with the boys as well now. What's your feelings on that? How have you settled into the group so far?
Yeah, it's a great group of lads, and down to earth, just normal blokes you can have a chat with. And yeah, it's nice to step into their environment, to be honest, and they're a group of lads who have done very well over the last couple of seasons with, you know, what they've achieved to even get to where the club is now. And I guess, yeah, it's my, you know, something that I want to do is try and help from this point onwards the club progress with my experience and these kind of things. To just give my all to the club and to the lads and to the gaffer to push on again.
And we've talked about where this club's come from and how far it's come in recent years, and I'm sure the manager has explained to you just how ambitious this club is.
That's it, yeah. I'm well aware that obviously the boys got promoted last year, which is a fantastic achievement, but you can tell just being in and around having chats with people like yourself and the gaffer and the lads, like, it's not a club that is happy to be where it is right now. You know, the club wants to push on again. So that was a nice selling point for me, because it's a club that's on the up clearly. And look, players like to be a part of things like that. So hopefully we have a great season this year and we kick on again.
And talking about you when you first started kicking a football, was being a professional footballer always something that you had your heart set on as a youngster? Oh
yeah, for sure. I think when you're a kid and you love football, that's all you want to do. And you have you know, rightly so, you have your family around you who say, give you the facts that it might not work out, and you sort of do your studies and they prepare you for other things potentially. But as a young boy, I was so single-minded that I wanted to be a professional footballer. Kind of went in one ear out the other, that sort of advice, because that's all I wanted to do. That was my ambition from being a young kid. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful and to have had a good long career and to still be going.
And when you got your move to Arsenal, as someone who was an Arsenal fan and used to go and watch the matches with your family before that, how special was that moment for you?
Yeah, amazing. I mean, playing for your boy club. I mean, we all support clubs growing up, and to have the opportunity to pull that shirt on is an honour that not many people get in life. So yeah, that's something that sort of I'll always have, and I'll always cherish, as will my family.
And how do you reflect on your time there, working alongside some of the best coaches and managers and players in the world?
Yeah, fond memories. I mean, you learn a lot off the best at the end of the day, and you know, I played under some of the best managers, you know, in world football. So, you know, you think of someone like Arsene Wenger, he kind of revolutionised the English game, and I saw that firsthand for the best part of sort of 6 years. So you learn a lot from people like him, and you also learn a lot from the players that you play with. I was behind Bakary Sagna for a long time, but he was one of the best fullbacks in world football at the time when I was there, and learned so much from him. So I'm in a position now where I've learned off players like that. I'm a bit older myself now, and it's quite a young group here. And I've said to a couple of the lads, you know, I'm here if you ever need to speak about anything or advice, or, you know, and I'll give that freely anyway, because I think it's important for the next generation of players you pass that sort of stuff that you've learned along the way onto them as well, because I don't know, I like to see young lads do well and to progress and see how they go. So yeah, I'm sort of in that bracket now, being 32 I suppose.
And talking about your international career as a young player, you had a really interesting experience representing actually Finland and England as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, so Finland, my mum's Finnish, so I played for England under 16s level, but I was about third choice at the time, so I wasn't playing as much as I wanted to. So I went and played for Finland, played regularly there, travelled all over the world, different games, against different countries, great experience. Had some really good times playing for the Finnish national team. And then, yeah, I guess push come to shove, who did I want to play for, and I chose England. You know, speak English, feel English, and it was a no-brainer for me. And of course, when the national team comes calling and it's England, you don't say no, really, do you? So that was the choice I made, and you know, I don't regret that at all. You know, I played a lot of football for like the under-21s, and then, you know, only played once for the senior team, but still, that's something that, you know, I'm quite proud of in itself.
It is amazing, isn't it? A proud moment for your family as well, I gather. What was that feeling like walking out onto the pitch in that game against Sweden, first time for the England senior team? Yeah,
well, funny enough, I come off the bench and it was the game where we lost 4-2 to Sweden and Ibrahimovic scored the bicycle kick, so it's fair to say my debut was not exactly a well-remembered thing from that game, much more so his sort of heroics, but yeah, good game to be a part of, and obviously, you know, just to pull on the England shirt, I was proud of that.
And after West Ham, Birmingham City, Nottingham Forest, you had a couple of years out in Australia. How was that?
Yeah, Australia was great. You know, it was great. I think as a life experience, it was unbelievable. Really, I think I needed it as a person, really, because I was always been in sort of a bubble back here in the UK. Whether it be at a football club or even, you know, you get so much help from your family and people around you growing up. I think I probably ultimately needed to grow up a little bit, stand on my own 2 feet, and obviously moving to the other side of the world, that's exactly what I had to do. And I loved the experience. It was an amazing place to live. Played a lot of football out there. We won the league up the first year I was there, and then I had 2 more seasons at Newcastle Jets. I played a lot of football again, so I enjoyed it. It was probably good at the time. It was just what I needed, sort of, from a life perspective. And I think also from a football perspective, it was probably good to get out of the, you know, the kind of pressure cooker of that I'd been used to for sort of 10, 15 years, and just go and enjoy playing my football. However, after a period of time, you do actually miss that. You miss sort of the fans and the intensity of the English game. So, you know, I sort of made it my mission now. I will come back and I will keep playing because I want to feel that atmosphere again.
It's brilliant to have you here. You're looking forward to the atmosphere at Hayes Lane and obviously getting an opportunity to meet the fans and play in front of them?
I am, yeah, I am very much so, and I'm not sure as and when that time will come because of the clearance and stuff like that, but hopefully I can be involved as soon as possible and get out there on the pitch and do what I do, and yeah, I can't wait to get going and get playing.
Well, Carl, like we say, it's great to have you on board. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Nice one, Matt. Thanks, mate.